Continue from yesterday. All right. Oh, wrong. Sorry. So, okay, this one we cannot really do question number 7, but can you just do the part on the graph, just the graph part, and so that I just want you to, so that when you go through your exam, you are okay.
What paper is that?
This is a Passeris, the one we did yesterday, remember? This one. Paper 2. We finished yesterday, we finished paper 1, then we going through here, right? Paper 2. Remember, we finish this one, and we were, I think, remember, or maybe number 4, is it? Did we start number 4? Finish, right?
It was at
I
the
think we,
yeah.
6. So we start with 7 first. Later we can go back to 6. I can't remember whether we finished 6. 6 is a little bit long, so but then might we just do a. Can you get P and Q?
I got 3x equals to
Sorry, what do you say?
negative 3x equals to 0.
Negative 3x equals to 0. Okay, you know how to find the value of P, right? Down here. So you want to find P, you put in what Y is. So Y is 2. You can see Y is 2 here, right? So now you write the equation like that, and then you find out what's the value of P lah. You bring negative 3x equals to 0. Yeah, correct. So x equals to 0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the answer down here, P is 0 lah. So what about Q?
Four.
4. Okay, minus 4 or 4? Minus 4 or 4? Which one?
4.
4. Okay, let us see. So now, again, we are finding what is Y. We are giving minus 3, minus 4 lah. You can see now down here. Because you have negative 3 times 2 is negative 6, what? Plus 2. Correct, right, Edmund?
Yeah.
So must be negative 4 lah.
Yeah.
Correct, eh? Okay, so I assume you will be able to, if you want, after your tuition, you can draw this and then you can show it to me lah. Then I will WhatsApp you to tell you whether it's okay or not. Okay, are you tested on stem leaf diagram and all?
No.
No, confirm. Mean, median, all do them. Then we go to this question lah. Because we were doing
What
halfway,
chapter?
right?
What chapter is the family?
Okay, just hold on. Stem leaf is the histogram and all. Are you using which textbook?
the
thing, is it? They're using this one.
yeah.
Okay, so this is in chapter 13 and 14.
Chapter 1 to 12.
Okay, so don't have. All right, so we move back to question number 6. Yesterday, did we do, you know how to do this one? You try to do lah. Try to do. 6A. I think we were doing halfway.
One third times 4 square times 12.
There's 1/3 times 4 square times 12 times pi. Yeah. Okay, means you get it correct. 64 pi. That thing. Okay, so well done. Can you then try the next one? A conical. This chocolate now is melted to form 6 of these balls. So what's the volume of one ball? One sphere.
64 divided by 6.
Yeah, 64 divided by 6. Well done. Okay, so you get 10 and 2/3. Huh? Okay, then can you find R? What is R? Of course, they tell us that R is 2, but can you calculate to get 2 or cannot? You know how to calculate to get 2?
Uh,
There is the formula of the sphere right down here. You can use this formula. You know, this one.
what's the radius of the circle?
We do not know. We want to find. We are going to find. But in the end, the radius will be 2 lah. But they want us to show that this is 2. But you do not know it's 2 yet. You got to find out. You have the volume of one.
The volume is 10.67.
Okay, good. Okay, so you can write like that 10.67 pi, right? Is equals to 4/3 pi r cube. You can cancel the pi, This one you write in fraction is even better. Then bring all this number there, then cube root it. You see, you can get 2. You change this one to fraction, so you get accurate number 2. 10.667 is what? 64/6, right? You can put 64/6, no problem.
10/2/3.
So you got 2.
Huh?
And 10/2/3, okay. 10/2/3 can also. But later you need to also, okay. You bring this over, you will times 3/4. Are you confused, son? You bring this over, from times becomes divide. Divide, you know, it has to flip, right? So equals to r cube. Are you confused, this one?
A bit.
Okay, so never mind. We will rewind here, down here. You want to get rid of 4/3, you times 3/4. You agree? So I can cancel. So you do the same thing down here, times 3/4. So what do you have? You have 3/4 times 10 2/3, right? Is equal to R cubed. So can you find out what's this number? You just calculate, you use your calculator, what's your number? It should be a whole number. You get 8.
Ah,
8, okay, good. So R cubed is equals to 8. So cube root it, you will get 2 lah. Cube root.
I feel like my internet connection is a bit bad.
Your internet connection, or is it mine? Because I'm stuck in the room, like I'm not allowed to come out. I'm under home quarantine, room quarantine. I cannot leave the room. So my internet is, I can go closer to the window. Let me see. But you understand this part?
Not quite, but
Okay, R cube is equals to 8. This part you already okay, right?
yeah.
Then, okay, now you want to remove the cube, you have to cube root this cube root here. Because you're finding what times what times what equals to, this is 2 times 2 times 2. So R is equals to 2. How? It's the same as R square equals to 4. What is R? R is equal to square root of 4 lah. So down here now is R cubed equals to 8. You want to find R, you get, and then you are stuck. I will try to. And man, you okay, man?
Huh?
You cannot hear me, is it? You cannot hear me.
Sometimes you black out. I cannot.
Okay. I see. Okay. Okay, you got to give me a while here. Just give me a while whether I can. I do not know whether I can or cannot. But that's the nearest I can go going to the. I can't open the door. Okay, I'm not too sure. Okay, if we continue, we may have to let me see. I do not know reschedule or not. Let me see. Okay, you
I
just give me a
cannot
moment.
reschedule anymore because the exam is over.
Okay, you cannot reschedule, huh? But this part you understand, this one. A bit, which part you don't know? Okay. Down here now,
I
let's
feel
say
like
now you have
it's a bit difficult to
memorize. But it's not memorizing. This one you see, over here. Okay, down here, you want to find, let's say now you have a cube root. You have 1000. You want to find what is R, you cube root in. This is the ruling. You got to cube root it. Just like you know, for square root, you know what square root. Let's say is equals to 25. You want to find one part of it is the square root of 25. You get 5. Down here you get 10.
Yeah,
So
understand this one.
This part you understand, huh? So the formula, I do not know whether your school will give the formula, but in the test paper, the one that I just showed you, they showed it here. See? But If don't have, you got to memorize all this stuff. Okay, so more or less we have already. Okay, we can move on to this next C while I try to get closer to the window. You try C. Let me see whether I can move closer to the window. Just give me a moment. Man, can do that.
What's the graph of the rectangle?
Graph of the. Hold on, Let me check. Graph of the what? Sorry, the box is it? But you already know what's the. Okay, hold on. Top view. This is a top view. The breadth will be 2, 2, 2, 2 lah. Right? So down here you have the radius what? So the breadth will be, this is a top view, no? From here to here is, you have 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 4, 8. This is the top view. Okay, you get it? They tell you, right? It's a top view, right?
Yeah.
So that means
Yeah.
the ball is 2, 2. That means one ball is 4. The other one is 4. So the breadth is 4. This one is how many? 4, 4, 4, 12. And then the height is going to be, because there's 12 balls, right? So the height is also 4, how many? 8 also, right? I don't think you can imagine. Okay, so we do like that. So down here, the breadth and the height is the same because you can fit 2 balls.
But why is there another ball at the bottom?
Why is there? Okay, why is there what? Another ball at the bottom?
Yeah.
There's okay. There's 6, right? 6 on left and right now. So you can see. Okay, I try to draw like that.
Isn't that the top view?
Sorry.
Isn't that the top view?
Yeah, this is top view. So you have one more ball, one more set of ball below. You're gonna have 2 of this. Okay, I draw on the board.
Oh,
Get it?
I didn't read the 12.
Yeah, 12. It's 12 double.
Oh.
Okay. Hold on, Edmund, hold on. I'm gonna see where I can go.
I got my
Okay, I
answer
hope
already.
better now because I'm right beside the window. Okay, what's your answer?
768.
Okay, well done for your rectangular box. And what about the empty space?
Empty. 768
Minus.
uh,
You can take 2 of the cones actually if you want to. Up to you, whichever you want. You want 12 balls or 2 cones is the same thing.
128.
128 is not correct. Huh? Okay.
768 minus 128.
Minus 128. Do you times the pi now? Okay, you must times the pi. 128 times pi.
402.
Okay, so you minus what do you get? $366. Do you get 366? You say 768 minus 402, right? So you get 366.
402.1.
Yeah, what point something? So you will get about roughly about 366. Because roughly. So it's okay. Yeah, okay. Down here, they should be telling how many significant figures. In your school, you check out your teacher. If let's say they don't specify how
Why
many.
must it times 5?
Why must it what? Sorry, I don't get it. Why must
it times 5?
Times 5?
5.
Pi. Oh, because you remember not? When we reduce this one, look at this. This is with pi, right? When we read, can you see this? This is with pi, 64 pi. So we did not find out the exact figure. Pi is 3 point something. This value is 22/7 or 3.14. So if you don't times the pi, you don't know the exact figure. Correct. Your volume of the rectangular cuboid doesn't have a pi, but your volume of this cubes now, the spheres have a pi. So you must convert now to pi. Are you okay? You get it or not?
I think
You
so.
must. No, you don't get it. You don't get it. Okay. Down here, you see, just now you found out that each, okay, the volume is 64 pi. There, down here. So if you, this is for 6 spheres. If 12, that means it's 2 cones. So you times 2 is 128 pi. 128 pi means what? 128 times 3.142 something. So you need to times it because you want to minus what? You want to minus the rectangular cuboid minus 128 pi. You must times the pi. If you don't times the pi, how to minus? Now you have like that, no? Like this, 768. Sorry, 768 minus 128. But down here there's a pi. How to minus? You must times the value lah. So you're asking, but just now we didn't cancel. Yeah. Just now both, so you can minus using the pi. You can cancel using the pi. Both have pi. This one use a pi. This one also use a pi. Edmund, are you there? Can see now.
You're lagging a bit.
I'm lagging. I'm still lagging. I'm just at the window here, so I do not know whether now is your side lagging because this is right at the window, no? So
Just now when
okay,
you're further away from it, you're lagging as much.
oh, just now I was there, it was not lagging so much. So you want me to go back there? Okay, maybe I tell you what, let me try use. I try to use my phone for what? Hold on, because since I can't. Just a moment, Okay, I hope this will be better. How is it, Edmund? Is it worse or better? Is it worse or
I
better?
think it's better.
Okay, good. All right. Okay, now. So I am going to move on to the next paper because we finished paper 1, paper 2. So we move on to this one. I asked your mom to print for you. You printed it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we move on now, one by one. Because both your papers on the same day, right? So it's on the same day. You try question 1. We go through. Is this going to be the last lesson? Are you going to have one more lesson or how? What's your plan? It's up to you. You decide later. You decide later once you finish the section. Okay.
45.54.
3 again. What's your first answer?
50.
350 or just 50?
350.
Okay, good. The next one?
345.54.
Okay, well done. Okay, inequality. Can you solve the inequality?
X equals to X. In
X? What, 16 smaller than or? So you must have your...
X is smaller than 6.
Okay, good. All right, X like that, smaller than 16. Okay, well done. Okay, can you state the largest possible value for X when X is a prime number? What's the biggest prime numbers you can get?
Wait, no. 10.
13, correct. Okay. Then what about a number that is divisible by 5, the biggest number?
15.
15, good. Okay, well done. We move on, next one. Okay, this one. Can you expand and simplify?
Why simplify? Yeah.
Sorry?
Why simplify? Yeah.
What is simplify is just to make it neater. That means you expand, combine them together, minus, plus, something like that. If it's solved, then you need to find the value.
How about factorize?
No, no need to factorize. Once you see you get 3 times x, 3x, there's a minus 2x. So 3x minus 2x, what do you get?
Yeah,
Like
but
that.
why is factorize?
Oh, factorize is to make it into this form. Factorize is to make it compact into this form where you take out the common factors.
So it's the opposite of simplify.
Okay, I show you now. Now, example like that. This one, you cannot simplify further, but you can factorize, right? This one you can factorize like this. But we don't use the word simplify for this. This is already simplified. Simplify means to make it neat. You put the x together, the x squared together, the y together. You expand first, you see. You will naturally see and know what to do.
Negative 7x plus 11.
Negative 7x plus 11. How come you get that? 3 times x, 3x. 3 times 2, 6. Plus 5. Minus 2x. 3x minus 2x is x, what? Plus 11. Correct?
Oh,
Careful, careful, careful. You try the next one.
eight y cubed minus 3.
Oh, hold on, hold on. Okay. Down here now, you know you don't need to times this one. Only expand the one on the right. The one on the right means what? 2y minus 1 times 2y minus 1. That's what it means. Right? Down here. So you expand out down here, you get 2y times 2y, 4y squared. And then you get minus 4y. I'm summarizing it for you. Simplify it for you. Minus 4y plus 1. So down here now you have 4y minus 1 plus. There is no y cube. So this 4y and minus 4y can cancel. Plus 1 minus 1 can cancel. You're left with 4y squared. Okay, not okay. Edmund, okay not? Can you see not? Do you know your mistake? Or you can show me what you have drawn. I written. I check for you. If you cannot see your mistake, you must show me. Okay, wait. Okay, do higher a little. Okay, stop. Okay, thank you. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So how do you expect this one? Mister, you cannot expect like that. This one means you must write it down like this lah. You must write that like that. You cannot just go and expect square cannot. Okay, hold on down here. You must write like that. Your mistake is you just square this one cannot. And this one, how come you square -1 times -1? How come you get 2? Cannot be lah. 1 times 1 is 1 still. Correct. So you have to do it like that. Every time you see like this, Edmund, if you see like that, you must write it out in this way and then times out. I must write it out that. Then times out. X times, you know, like this, 2i times 2i, 2i times -1, -1 times times 2i, -1 times -1. Okay, so there is no 2, 1 times 1 is 1. It's good that we are revising now because you have forgotten a little bit lah. Okay. So we move on to this one is now direct proportion.
M equals to K.
Repeat what? Sorry.
M equals to KG.
M equals to, no, you must find K first. What is the, what's the equation? Okay, remember direct proportion, the equation is like that. Y equals to Kx. Then you substitute so in this case, what is what? Is M equals to KV, like that. Find what is K first. How? Substitute into, the mass is 105 grams. Put it here, inside here. 10 down here. Then find out what is K. Then rewrite the formula for question number 1. Then you can find question B.
M equals to 10.5.
K equals 10.5. So, or M equals 10.5. V. Okay, good. This is your answer for here. Now you substitute in to find what is the mass when V is 25.
To 6.5.
262.5 gram. Well done. So you must remember, always there's 2 types. Direct proportion is this one. Inverse proportion is Y equals to K over X. Remember, I think the other day you remembered.
Yeah.
Remember, you must always find out what's K first. You cannot do the question straight. So far, the questions are always like that. It's same. Okay, you try question all three. We need you to be able to be clear.
Y X 2y bracket X plus 3.
Well done. Next one, read.
Two X plus 1 X plus 3.
2x plus 1 bracket x plus 3. Are you saying that? Okay, well done. So this one, I just confirm again. You got 2x plus 1 Then x plus 3, well done. And the last one, a little bit tricky, last one. Clue, factorize this first, then factorize this, then factorize both. Factorize two of them first, factorize two of them first, and then factorize both.
X plus 2.
Okay, x plus 2, some more. Your final, I think, is x plus 2 only.
Yeah.
Okay, first with x, we take out x, right? Okay. So this is y minus 2. Correct?
Yeah.
Do you do then plus 2 y minus 2? Do you do this?
Yeah.
And then x plus 2 you take out, but don't forget to put the y minus 2 here. Must put like that. Are you confused? Okay, if you're confused, I'll just show you now. Let's say
the other y plus 2, y minus 2.
then y minus 2, both of them now share the same thing. So we take it, we put it inside a bracket y minus 2, and this, we bracket it up. If you don't believe, we times, x times y, xy. X times z minus z. Sorry, not z. X minus 2 minus 2x. 2 times y, 2y. 2 times minus 2, minus 4. Can you see now? So this now that is in front, we take it, we put inside a bracket. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Remember, this will be the most difficult type that they will ask. So when they give you like that, I want you to remember, oh, most probably you factorize this one first, factorize this one, then you see both have the same. Then, yeah, you put x plus 2, but don't forget your y minus 2. Okay. This one. Can you see it? You have the paper, right?
X over 3xy.
Hold on. X over 3xy. Hold on. X over 3xy. Is that what you're saying? Then there's this x you can cancel again, what? Edmund, look. This one you can cancel, what?
3, right?
Correct. Then what about the y squared? Can you see now? Y times y is y squared. So what's your final answer?
0.
What? This one become 1, 1 over 3y squared. Because remember, this is y times y, y squared. Are you okay? So this is the final answer. Okay, you try. Remember, divide must change to times for this one. Do the flip.
Three x minus 12 over 2.
3x minus 12 over 2. Okay, so we go through one by one. Did you factorize this one by taking out the 3 first? Whatever you can factorize, you try to factorize, because so this one becomes x plus 2. Below here, you must also factorize. Remember, can be square root, can be square rooted. So you can do it like that. X minus 2, x plus 2. Then down here, you put a times, right? X minus 2, 2x minus 1. Are you confused by this one or not? Oh, okay. So, okay, no?
Yeah.
This one, okay, then the see this one, okay, now we use read to cancel. You can cancel this one. X plus 2, x plus 2. X minus 2, you can cancel. So you are left with what? You are left with 3 on top, and below is 2x minus 1. Finish. So the trick is, when you see this, ask yourself, number one, can I factorize it? Can I take out this one? Can I factorize it? You can factorize it. Okay, then normally they will make sure that you can cancel one with the top to the bottom. Just be careful of that. Okay, you still got time. Your exam is on Friday, right? You can try to practice these sums again. All these types of papers, try again. Angle bisector, we cannot do it here. Simultaneous equation, please try.
X equals to 5,
Okay, y equals to,
-2.
well done. Well done. So when you solve this, you must remember you are finding the coordinates of a graph, the intersection of two graphs. This one you say don't have, right? 13, 14 don't have. This one, question number 10 is congruent. Congruency.
Point 5,
4.5, correct? For A. For B, angle BCD. Sorry? What is it? I couldn't hear.
97,
97, correct? What about C?
E.
82, is it? Okay, well done. So quite good. Your paper one is good. Okay, probability, have you done? Are you tested?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So can you try now? There's 3 red balls, 4 green balls, 6 yellow balls. Probability of pulling up a green ball.
Oh, over 15,
Well done. Probability of picking a black ball. So what's your answer, Edmund? Don't have means what?
or 0,
0. Well done. Okay, probability of not picking a yellow ball.
7 over 13,
Okay, now I'll give you my question. What's the probability of picking a ball?
1 over 13.
No,
Wait, 13
no.
over
13 over 13, so 1 hole. Okay, so you can put 1 hole. If 0, put 0, 1 hole, 1 hole. So 1 means for sure you will pick the ball or pick it, whatever they say. All right, we have, can you try this now?
cylindrical is a circle, right?
Circle, yeah, cylinder. Circle at the bottom. And then you have height, base area times height. Area of circle times height give you the volume. Can or not? Don't put 9, huh? I hope you did not put 9. This is the volume lah. Okay, you will get about 254, 255 lah. Square cubic meters. Roughly. Is this okay?
Yeah, the formula.
Yeah. Pi r squared times the height. Base area is a circle, right? Base area, pi r squared times height. So every time you have something
This
like this,
area is 6.55.
against, let me see, base area, let me see, 22 divided by 7 times 4.5 times 4.5. I got 63. You times by 9, I think. You times 9. 9 is diameter, no, not radius.
Oh,
Okay, so now you already, down here, this is the, yeah. Can you find the total surface area, you know? I have one more student coming in now, so you complete this, then I. You know how to find the curved surface area? This one. You know or don't know? Don't know, I show you now. Imagine now down here. You roll up round a cylinder. Let's see. Try one more time. Let me see down here. You want to find the curved surface. A open up is actually length times breadth. What is the breadth? The breadth is the height of the cylinder. The height. What is the length? The length is the circumference. Can you see? The length is circumference. The breadth is the height. You take length times breadth or circumference times height, you will get the area of the curved surface. Then plus this area, plus this area. You know how to do?
what was the constant?
Circumference, you got to find out pi times d. You got to memorize this. Your d is 9, right?
Yeah.
Now you can find out 22/7 times 9.
.93.
That is for what? The area, the curved surface area.
Okay.
Okay. Or the total.
Yeah.
Total is not correct. Total is 240. Okay, let me. Can you, okay, so here we go. This one now you find 22/7 times 9, then you times by the 4. You get curved surface area. So how much you get? 22 divided by 7 times 9 times 4. You get 113. You see that? And then 22/7 times 4.5 times 4.5 times 2, because there's 2 circles here. 22/7 times 4.5 times 4.5 times 2. This one is 127. You try again. You try again. But I need to leave now because there's another student coming in. You see whether you can get the answer. It's 240 square meter. This is the last question of the paper also. So if you are meeting me again, you can do the other parts of the paper lah. Okay.
Tomorrow.
You wanna meet tomorrow?
The exam is tomorrow.
You say exam is on the 15th. Your mom say on the 15th.
Let me check.
She checked. She sent me the things on the 15th. Correct or not?
Yeah.
So I leave it to you. You can try this. And, okay.
Paper one. Okay.
Paper 1 and paper 2 is both on 15. Your mother sent me. You want me to show you? Oh. So paper 1 is tomorrow, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. So you try work this out. I will call you later, see whether you can. You try to work out this one. See whether you can get. Okay. I catch up with you later. After at night I'll just call you for a while. Okay. I have someone else. I got you log out, Edmund. Aqilah, just give me a moment, Aqilah. I'm going to plug my laptop into just one moment, just a moment. Aqilah, one moment, Aqilah.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay, hello, Aqilah. How was your paper 1? Okay.
Doable. Yeah, I guess.
Doable, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me start with yours first while I. Today is a little bit of a rush today. So we start with this is the one. Paper 2, right? You're sitting for paper 2, right?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay. Can you try 1 A, B, C, D until Aqilah, do you get the answer for 1A?
I'm working on it.
Or working on it? Are you having flu? I mean,
It just started. Yeah. Is the answer negative 3q squared plus p minus q?
no, it's not. Do you have your working with you?
Yeah.
Can you show me or you gonna take a photo? Either one. Okay, yes, hold on. Yes, hold on. Lower it a little bit, lower it. Okay, stop. Okay, thank you. Thanks.
Could I get tissue first?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, can you see you're working on the screen? You
Yeah.
see? Okay, this is where your mistake is. You just square this, cannot. This is P plus Q times P plus Q. You got to do it like that. You know what I mean? Let's do like this. And then you take P times P equals to P squared. Okay, down here is correct. P times Q, PQ. Q times P, PQ. That's why you have 2PQ. Okay, actually once you remove it with 2PQ, then Q squared. So you are missing this. But it's not plus, no, minus also. You know why? Because when you remove this, okay, there's all of it is going to be positive inside here. Once you remove all of them, going to be negative. Not only the first one. Minus times plus give you minus. Minus times plus give you minus. Minus times plus also give you minus. So this is going to be minus. Are you okay? You know what I'm talking about? So you are missing this and this sign is wrong. So let's maybe we just proceed with this. Let's see. Where you get 9 means miss down here, this one you don't need to times anything. This is the actual thing. Unless you are given like this. Okay, you're given like this. Watch. Then your answer is like this. Why? It means 3 times 3 Q times Q. Down here, they didn't tell you that. So this has to be 3Q squared. Okay. Okay, and then can you want to rework it how? Or you want me to, okay. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Okay, because there's 4 terms. So you have 2P is correct. Okay, I use a green color. 2P is correct. Minus 3Q squared, there's minus Q squared. So altogether is minus 4Q squared. Do you agree? All right, now I'm going minus 3Q minus Q. And then after that, you have minus P squared and minus 2PQ. Lah. This is your answer. Are you okay? Can, you don't look convincing. Which part are you not sure? You must tell me. It's okay.
Like I don't understand the P plus Q thing.
Oh, P plus Q thing. Okay, so here we go. So now I'm going to bring you to the whiteboard. Actually, you know this. If let's say they give you x plus 1 square, are you going to say this is x square plus 1 square or 1 like that? No. We have learned x plus 1, x plus 1. Remember? You remember this? long time ago. Then when you times it out, you get x times x, x squared. X times 1, 1x, then plus 1x, so becomes 2x. 1 times 1, 1. You have done this, do you remember? So it's the same thing. Every time they give you bracket square, you got to move it into this form. That was your main mistake. Okay, we move back. We move back. And okay, can you try number B, please?
Uh, 2x bracket x minus 25.
X squared minus 25.
X minus 25.
X or x squared?
X.
Cannot be x. Okay, now once you take out x, right?
Yeah.
So once you take out x, hold on. Once you take out x, and you take out 2, right? So x times what give you x cubed?
X.
Square. No, x times x, x square. This is an x cubed, you know. Can you see it?
X cube.
Oh,
No,
you
I
couldn't
can't
see.
see.
Oh,
I thought
sorry,
it was,
sorry.
yeah.
Okay, never mind. Okay, let's say now you from here. How are you going to factorize anymore, or you're happy with it?
I'm happy with it.
Don't be happy. Don't be happy. Remember, this one is the first term. This one is the last term. There's a minus, and both of them can be square rooted. So remember what you're going to have down here. What's the square root of 25?
5.
What's the square root of x squared?
X.
X. Remember something like that? Since I remember a long time ago. So this is your final answer. Okay, I need to just to boost your memory, we need to go to the whiteboard for a while for you to be able to do this straight. 4x squared minus 16y squared. Can you tell me now what is supposed to be inside this? And what's the front one? Square root is? Square root of 4?
2.
Square root of x?
X.
Sorry, x squared. Sorry, okay. And then one will be plus, the other one will be minus. So what's the second term? Square root of 16?
4.
Square root of y squared?
Y.
So this is how you, sometimes they might give you like this. They might give you like this. Let me see. You try. You see whether can you do this or not. Okay, what's the factorized version? Square root of 36?
6.
Square root of y? Y squared.
Y.
Y squared y.
Yeah.
And then square root of 100?
10.
You know how to do this one? You don't need to do crisscross. Just look at the button. It has to be minus. It has to be minus. One last time. Okay. Let's say now we put okay. A squared. 49a squared minus x squared.
7a minus x, and then 7a plus x.
Okay. Are you clear on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I give you one last one. Okay. Let's see whether Aqilah can do this or not. Let's see. Yeah. Clue. Try to factorize first. Factorize in a number that you can later make it a square root of. Sorry. I'll give you another one. Sorry. I give you like that. You know, otherwise you might confuse you. Watch out. I'm going to change this for a while. Okay, now you try.
8x minus 9y, and then 8x.
Cannot.
What?
Because what's the
Oh,
square root of
4x.
4?
4x. Yeah.
You got to, can you take out something to make it 4? How to make it 4? How to make it 9? Take out 2 times what equals 2 times 4 equals to 8, right?
2. Yeah.
2. So you take out a common number. Now this one become 9. Now, can you see the pattern on inside? Okay, so what is it?
Is 2x plus 3y, and then 2x minus 3y.
Okay, good. So just be careful. Sometimes they might give you like this first. You see, cannot do. Just take a number out. Okay, divide it by some number, factorize it, and you will probably get your answer. Okay, we are now at question number C. You have found the answer that's all. No. They are telling you the answer. Kila, you okay? Kila?
Yeah. I'm just doing the thing.
Okay.
I kind of need help.
Okay, sure. Okay, down here now. Please don't panic, okay? There's still time tonight. If you still need time tonight, I'll free up my night for you. If you need.
Do you have any paper 2 revision papers?
This, or you want, I can send you this whole stack.
Yeah.
Okay, then you can practice. The answers are all at the back. Okay,
Okay.
I'll send it to you right after this, okay? So down here now, you must know what is the expansion of x plus minus y square. So when you expand this, you get x square minus 2xy. I'm giving you the summarized version, plus y square. So now you're going to have 4 in front of it. There's going to be 4 in front of it. So there's going to be 4 in front of this. So when you times out, it becomes 4x squared. 4x squared. Hold on. Let me see whether I want to. Okay, we can also do it. 4x squared minus 4 times 2, 8xy. Then 4 times y, 4y squared. Now this is equals to what? This is equals to 328, I tell you. And then each xy is 24. So I can bracket this up and put 24 here. This whole thing is equals to 328. Right? So watch what I do, okay? Now, what to do next? This xy, they tell us that the value of xy is 24. So I'm going to bracket this up and put 24 here. Can you see? 4x squared minus 8, and then there's 24 down here. Are you confused? No, right? So then plus 4y squared equals to 328. Well, we can bring this thing over 8 times 24. How much do you get? 8 times 24. 192. I'm going to bring this over, okay? I need to, this is minus, right, just now? I plus 192. So what do I get? 328 plus 192. 520. Now 520 is for 4x squared plus 4y. 520. We want to find out what's 3x squared plus 3y squared. So why don't we divide this by 4? Divide by 4, we can get x squared plus y squared. I divide it by 4. Are you confused here?
A bit.
Maybe you're not feeling well. Okay, hold on down here. So 4x, this part you understand? 4x squared plus 4y squared equals 520. You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now we want us to find the value of 3x squared plus 3y squared. This one is 4x squared plus 4y squared. Why not I divide this by 4? Divide by 4, divide by 4. Then I get x squared plus y squared is equals to 52. 520 divided by 4. I get 130. Now they want me to find 3x squared plus 3y squared, right? I times this by 3. 130 times 3 equals to 390. How? Okay, maybe you can try. There's so many questions, test papers in this tag. So it'd be good if you can go through it. Okay, I tell you what, we'll move on to the next question. Okay, because we are spending too long on the, it's almost half an hour on the first question. This one you know how to do? If you know how, can you tell me what are the two simultaneous equations? Can you write down?
X plus 20 degrees and 2x plus 30.
What happened to them?
Because B is the same as C.
2x plus 30 is equal to 6y minus 20. Right? Is it correct? Correct or not, Aqilah? You're saying these two are the same, right? So
Yeah.
it's equal. So that's one equation. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to bring, okay, this is one. What's the next one?
X plus 20.
Okay. We need to form two equations. So down here now we have 2x, because this is same angle, right? Correct? So when I bring over 2x minus 6y equals to, I bring the 30 over, equal minus 50. Are you confused by this part? No, right? So now this is one equation. Simultaneous equations, you need two. So what is the other one? What are you gonna? What other characteristic of a triangle do you know of? All three angles add up to
180.
so you take this plus this equals to 180. How is it okay? Then okay, so now you have x plus 2x is 3x. 3x plus 6y. Okay, 20 plus 30, 50 minus 20 plus 30. That's 30. So you bring the 30 over there, you get 3x plus 6y equals to 150. This is equation number 2 now. No, you're not registering. You're not registering. Okay, down here now, this angle plus this angle plus this angle is 180 degrees. So I'm adding x plus x, 3x really. X plus 2x, 3x. Plus 6y, 3x plus 6y. 20 and plus 20 minus 20 can cancel. 20 left with 30. Plus 30 equals 180 degrees. I bring the 30 over there. I left 150 here. Can see? Can, huh? Cannot, okay. Please tell me what to do. Do you get it or don't get it or how?
I'm kind of confused on how you got 150.
150. Down here there's 30, remember?
Yeah.
So I bring over that side, minus 30, 180 minus 30, 150.
Like, why do you want to get that?
Why do I want to push the number over that side? Normally for simultaneous equation, you have the x and y on this side. I mean, you can have it, if you just leave it like that, it's quite messy, you see. Because later now you got to substitute the value and whatnot between these two. So if you put x and y on this side, or you can put x on this side, y and the rest on that side, it's okay. So up to you. But to leave 30 here, 180 there is messy lah. You know what I mean? So this one, am I okay to say that you know how to solve this thing? Simultaneous question? Or you want to try question these two equations? Or you don't need? Don't need, eh? You know what to do, right? There's a few things you can, okay, there's a few things you can also reduce further. Can divide all of them by 3, you know. I can divide by 3, I can divide by 3, I can divide by 3. Watch what happened. X, 6 divided by 3, get 2y. 15 divided by 3, 15 divided by 3 is, now you get 50. This one you can also divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2. So your equation 1 will be x minus 3y equals to minus 25. Can you see so much easier now to do your simultaneous equation if you reduce them? Okay, so you can do that. Okay, you can simplify it, you can divide, make it as small as possible so that it's easy for you. All right, Aqilah. Okay. Are you tested on? Okay, we median mode. Okay, we try this one. What about this one?
Oh, we're not tested on that.
This is inequalities, you know. Oh, model, model not. Oh yeah. Okay, so this one you're also not tested, huh?
Yeah, we're only tested on linear equations, not inequalities.
Okay, all right. What about this one, number 5?
For 1a is b divided by 3.
B divided by 3. Okay, but what they want is P divided by 3 or 3 divided by P?
Oh, 3 divided by p.
Okay, but they want your answer to be in cents. So
So 300.
divided by P. Well done. Okay, so you try for B. What would be the expression? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm working on the question.
Okay. So it was found that 2 of the apples were bad. So how many apples and could not be sold? So how many apples can be sold?
P minus 2.
Good, good. And he is going to sell them at 10 cents more for each. Now you already found the cost. You told me it's 300 divided by P. So you must plus 10 cents to it.
So it's
Mhm.
310
Mhm.
divided by
No,
P
no, no,
minus
not 310.
Good.
You have to add it like that. You got 300, right?
Yeah.
Over P. You cannot add it the 10 cents down here. You must add like that. Okay, because this doesn't have a denominator. And then this is multiplied to the number of apples that you're going to sell, which is originally had P apples, but 2 of
Yeah.
them are bad. So how many are you going to sell?
P minus 2.
Okay, this is going to be the expression. Are you confused by it? No, right? It looks scary, lah. But you can see this is the number of apples, cost of 1 apple plus 10 cents. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. He made a profit of 20 cents from the sale of apples. Okay, and you can see that down here also. Look at this, huh? So how much did he sell these apples for? How much is this worth?
20 cents.
Good. So this is your equation. Don't be scared. Sometimes it looks scary, but it's not. Now you need to multiply. This times this, this times this, this times this, this times this. And then does it reduce to this?
Sorry, you glitched. I
I
can't see
can,
the thing.
oh, you
Yeah,
can't,
I can't see
you
the
can't
thing
see.
really.
You can't see. Okay, this thing is gonna be removed. Hold on, hold on. Let me just see. Can you see? Can see, not? Can you see?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, you can't hear me, is it?
No, you glitched, so like I didn't know what to do. So
Oh, okay, okay.
I cannot press something and then yeah, I
Oh.
couldn't see anymore.
Aqilah, we do this, Aqilah. All this, I'll pass you the paper. You can do, but let me revise with you because we don't have much time now. So I want to revise you as many topics as possible, but we won't go into like paper 2 level. But it will be helpful for you to remember and recall the concepts. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna see. That one you can check. This is under Ang Mo Kio Secondary School. So let us see. We start from here. Just very quickly, you can just tell me straight if you know what answers are. Hold on, let me just check. Number 3, okay? Can you see now?
I can't see it properly. It's like blurry.
Okay, what about now? Better?
Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, we want to find angle BCE. BCE. Okay, they tell you you must read AED and BEC are congruent. AED and BEC are congruent.
Is the answer 26?
26, well done. Okay, you know how to do? How do you do?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Okay, never mind. If you know, that's good. I'm just gonna run through the key. BAE, angle BAE. BAE. Okay, look at the clue. You are not looking at this clue, maybe. Once you know this clue,
Is the answer 43.5?
well done, well done. Okay, I tell you what, now we are gonna move on to the next question. I just want you to get a touch of as many questions as possible. Direct proportion. Okay.
I need help with this.
Okay. Now, you remember the formula for direct proportion, right? So y equals to kx. So this one equals to b cubed. Is this okay?
Mm.
So you need to find what k is. Let's see, but I think we cannot find k, I think, because they don't give us the value of k, correct? But they do tell us this is now,
Oh, this was my question in paper one.
oh, really? This
Yeah.
came out exactly like this.
They changed it to y and x.
Okay, that means you won't be getting this question. Lah. We move on. Huh? Is it okay? All right. Are you tested on probability? Yes, right.
Yeah.
Okay. A bag contains 30 balls. X balls are red. 8 balls are blue. The rest are white. A ball is drawn at random from the bag. What's the probability of picking up a blue ball?
4/15.
Very good. Wow. A black ball.
0.
Good. Okay, now this one now is a bit tricky. But the probability of picking up a white ball is 1/5. So, can you find the value of x? Not tricky.
Is x equals to 16.
Well done. Well done. Very good. So this one I think it's all right for you. This one should be all right for you. This one you say you are not tested on this, right? Stem and leaf,
Yeah,
all
we're
right?
not tested.
This one I think is okay lah. It should be all right. Let's see, yeah. Maybe. How are you at this one? You know what to do?
Yes.
You know you can try this one.
Is the answer 6 over x?
What's your answer again?
6 ay over x.
Oh, sorry. I'm not finding out best. 1 second. Just hold on. Okay. 6ay over x is no. Do you switch it upside down? Divide, change to times?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay, you show me your working. Let me see. Come, you put it up. Let me see. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Let me just see. Okay. Let me just check. 24x squared y 3 2x times 3a. Okay. So let us check one by one. I'm going to check your working now. Here, you divide by 4, you get 6. Okay, this is gone. So where is it? Yeah, can you see the screen? You cannot see the screen. Sorry, I thought I. Okay, now you can see. You can see the screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is correct. You have 6 on here. Well done. Okay, there's x squared. There's x on here. You cancel the x. This is x to the power of 2. You are left with what? X.
X.
Correct? Not the other way around. This is x times x. This is x. Okay, and then y cubed. Yeah, you cancel this. Yes, you got y left. Okay. And then a, 3a here. But down here there's an a, right? Ax, right? So there's no more a. 3, where do you divide the 3 by? With the 6, cannot now, they are friends on the, they are on top. you cannot hold on, let me just see. You divide by 4. Oh, then you have another. I think, hold on, you're confused this part. Hold on. Okay, we see here. Now down here now you have 3, right? You cancel the 3, is it? But what do you divide it by at the bottom? Nothing. So the 3 is still around. But the 2 here, you can divide the 6 by the 6, you get 3. So 3 times 3, you get 9. X, Y, XY. At the bottom, all are gone. So the answer is 9 XY. Are we okay? You just got to be careful. Maybe the paper is too small for you to
I
see.
got confused with the X part.
Yeah, okay. No problem, no problem. Maybe you also need a little bit of rest. You need to get enough sleep, no? Because I think maybe you have oncoming of flu or something, or you seem a little bit dizzy, tipsy, unless you've been drinking certain. So, okay.
Not in this household.
Not this household. So you are a little bit tipsy. Today you're a little bit tipsy. So the absorption is lesser. So yeah. What about this one? We do this as the last question again. And then I will send all the papers to you. All the answers are at the back. So it's okay.
What is radii?
Radii. Radiuses. But the correct term is radii.
Can I have the volume of sphere? Because they give
volume.
it to
Okay,
exam.
sure. I'll write it here. The volume of the sphere is 4.3 pi r cubed.
Pi is 22/7 or just pi in calculator?
Up to you. No problem. I think your school is also quite open.
How many decimals?
One is now. One decimal, one decimal place.
Okay. 2412.7.
Well done. Okay, what about part 2? the volume not occupied by the ball. You know what's the formula for the cone, right? Base area times height. This is the base area here times the height. This is the height.
205.3.
Well done. Well done. So are you okay? I will send this to you. I think you just need to recall some of the stuff, but your onset of possible flu might cause you to be a little bit groggy, you know. So you need to have enough sleep, no. Okay, maybe you try, if you want, maybe you want to try revise tomorrow morning or something. Okay, so we end here. Is that okay?
Yeah, okay.
You take care of yourself, Aqilah. All right, all the
Okay.
best. All right,
Thank you.
bye. Thanks a lot. Okay, bye.